Hey guys, Mike here with We Watched a Movie, and I'm here to review Project Almanac.
And you're doing it for nothing!
It's another found footage movie.
God damn it!
Another found footage movie. And it's about time travel this time. Now, it's got a producer, Michael Bay, on it, which automatically lets you know there are some things to question. It's this group of high school kids. They're kind of dorky kids, but they're likable. It's a likable cast. They find a half-done time travel machine, and they figure it out. They work out the schematics. They get it done, and they actually create a time travel machine. It's all film found footage for whatever reason. It's always some bullshit reason that they make that someone always has to have a camera there. When you go back in time and you change things, you mess things up, and they have to keep going back in time, and it creates this whole ripple effect that ruins everything, and a bunch of bad shit happens. Just like any time travel movie, again, the butterfly effect. They spent a little bit of time on how the kids created it. Like, the movie actually took its time to show them working on it, to show them having fun working on it, to show them having trouble working on it, and I can appreciate that. It wasn't just like, we created time travel, you know? There were some steps involved in it. The main problem I have with this movie, first off, is that I don't see the need for it to be found footage. When you're talking about Chronicle and stuff like that, which is kind of like Chronicle, the time travel film, found footage horror and stuff like that, it adds a realism aspect to it that can sometimes be scary, even though it's overdone, and most found footage horrors today suck ass. This film, I don't see the need for it to be. There was maybe one or two scenes that the found footage made it feel real, but not much at all. Even when they're using their camera, it's like, you guys must have the nicest fucking at-home camera in history. Like, it doesn't look found footage. But when it does go into that thing and you've got the little blurbs in the camera, like the static and the camera moving around all shaky and stuff, it just takes you out of the film. It's unnecessary. It's actually, at times, a smart movie. Actually, it's sometimes a heartfelt movie a little bit, but it's just got this layer of Michael Bay stink over top of it. And I'm not just saying that just to be a typical Michael Bay hater. It really does. Even when you take the film seriously, it does something that just puts a layer of stank on it.
I love time travel.
You almost can't take it seriously. The kids in it are really likable. As far as acting goes, they're all kind of unknown actors. The only one that really stood out to me was Sam Lerner. He's the kind of the funny guy, supposed to be the comedic, relief in the movie or whatever. The kid did a good job. He's relatable. He is funny at times. I said you want to take it seriously. It has some good ideas in it, but you can't because it's just artificialness to it, And that, I think, it's because it's produced by Platinum Dunes. I can't help but think that. These kids are geniuses. Okay, they were smart enough to complete a time travel machine, but things start to go wrong and they act like they've never heard of like the ripple effect. They're like, what do you mean when you go back in time it changes everything? I don't understand. And it's like, you guys are geniuses and you never thought about that ahead of time. Every time I see a time travel movie, I always think, how much fun could you have with that?
We can go to jail for cheating on the lottery.
You guys only got 5 out of 6 numbers.
Why don't you go back and do it again?
I am not winning the lottery twice.
It's still over $1 million, guys.
Hey, welcome to Maserati. Can I help you?
You see, I was either gonna buy one of these or 17 Toyota Corollas.
They do some fun things with it. They have a little bit of fun with time travel, which is fun to see. That's kind of cool. And from there, it just kind of goes downhill a little bit. They didn't really do anything new or fresh with it. And the ending is just kind of so-so. But I will say, it's more entertaining than I thought it would be. I still had a decent time. As far as a time travel movie that comes out in January, that's probably about as good as it gets. I'm going to give this a 6.5 because I like the guys in it. I like some of the stuff they did with the time travel. They had a little bit of fun with it, and that was a fun little ride to be taken on. But ultimately, it still feels rather generic. It really didn't need to be found footage, and that took you way out of the film way too many times. Now, another thing I'll give credit to this movie for is normally you've got the whole burden of if you create time travel, well, I gotta go back and stop Hitler. I gotta do all these things. I gotta save all these people. But they did throw a cool little kink into this, and it's that you can only go so far back in time. But if it were you, what would you do if you created time travel personally? Not like the movie plays out. If you can't go back in time and save people's lives, you can only go back, say, 3 months. What's the first thing you guys would do? Comment below. Let me know. I'm Mike. We'll see you guys next time.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.